Announced Woodley doesn't want to fight 4 fights. Jake Paul is saying he's the new king of boxing.
Jake Paul is going to knock out Tyron Woodley. Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video on Tones. Today, I'm going to discuss something about Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley's fight, which is scheduled for the 30th of August this year. I think that both the fighters are pretty confident of fighting and winning the bout. But I think that Jake is on the higher side in this fight due to many reasons. So he's going to knock out Tyron in the ring like in his other fights. Now without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Firstly, give you a little bit of information about the two fighters so that you can decide by yourself who is gonna win this match. Jake Paul is an American YouTuber, internet personality, actor, rapper, and boxer who rose to fame on Vine. He is also known for his role as Dirtman on the Disney Channel series Bizaardvark for 2 seasons. But nowadays, he is famous for his fighting skills in the ring. He was the subject of many controversies because he was engaged in risky stunts and featured age-inappropriate material for YouTube. Because of all this, his role as Dirtman was taken back from him. Jake fought 1 fight as an amateur and 3 fights as a professional boxer. As an amateur, he fought against KSI's younger brother, Deji Olatunji. Jake and his brother Logan fought against KSI and his brother Deji on August 25, 2018 in an amateur's match. Jake Paul fought against Deji and defeated him via technical knockout in the 5th round. As a professional, Jake first fought against An Gibb. By this fight, Jake made his professional debut against An Gibb, a YouTuber, on January 30, 2020. Jake won this fight by a technical knockout in the 1st round. This was amazing. He made his entry like a pro. The second fight he fought was against Robinson. For his second professional bout, he faced professional basketball player Nate Robinson as part of the undercard for the Mike Tyson vs. Roy Jones Jr. exhibition match. Jake won this fight by knocking out Robinson in the 2nd round. The 3rd fight was between Jake and Askren. Because of misunderstandings on social media, Jake Paul challenged Askren, and as a consequence, it was decided that Jake's 3rd professional bout opponent would be the former Bellator MMA and 1 welterweight champion Ben Askren, which was scheduled on March 28, 2021. This fight was held in Los Angeles. The fight was postponed and now it was to be held on April 17 in Atlanta. Jake defeated Askren via technical knockout in the 1st round. He took less than 2 minutes to end the fight. That is insane. Jake's track record is pretty hard, and so is he. So he's not an easy opponent. Now coming to our second fighter, who is Tyron Woodley. He's an American professional mixed martial artist and broadcast analyst. He is the former UFC welterweight champion and went on to retain his title 4 times. He became a professional in 2009. Until now, he is the one. He won a lot of championships during his career. As an MMA fighter, he won his first professional fight against Steve Schneider, which was held by Headhunter Productions at the Holiday Inn Select Executive Center in Columbia, Missouri. Woodley won via submission in the 1st round. The next fight was with Jeff Karstens, which took place on the 30th of April in 2009. Similar to this first one, he won this by submission just in the 1st round. Now was the time he entered the Ultimate Fighting Championship, so in his debut fight at UFC, Woodley faced Jay Hiron and won by knockout just in 36 seconds of the fight. Tyron's second fight didn't go very well. He faced Jake Shields and lost the fight via split decision. His next fight earned him the title of the first knockout of the Night Bonus Award. Here in this fight, he defeated Josh Koscheck via knockout. Woodley faced many of the bouts and won most of them. So in his free time, he focuses on the movies and the shows from where he earns most of the money. He accomplished his role very nicely in movies like Straight Outta Compton, Kickboxer, Vengeance, and Sultan. And he also played in Escape Plan 2, Hades. Many of you might be wondering why he and Jake have planned about it. Jake defeated Tyron's best friend, Ben Arkson. So after he defeated Ben, both Paul and Woodley engaged in some trash and fierce talking on Twitter, and this fight is the result of that. And after that fight, this is one of the biggest events of this year as Paul is going to face the hardest test so far. but I am confident that Jake is going to defeat Tyron by knockout like all of his fights. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley will take place on August 29. They announced the venue and the date of the fight in a July 13 press conference. If Tyron Woodley loses, this would be a massive decline for the former world champion, but it will also be a bad look for MMA in general, so there is high pressure on him. And on the other hand, this will be Jake Paul's 4th professional boxing bout. He has fought and knocked out Askren, YouTube star Ad Essengib, and former NBA player Nate Robinson. Jake won all these fights via KO, and it is his confidence that is going to show him a way to victory and a way to knock out Tyron Woodley. This was all for the video. What do you think? Who is gonna win this bout? Tell us in the comments section below, and go on smashing the like and subscribe button if you liked the video and want more super crazy and super interesting stuff like this. Also, switch on the bell icon to get our videos as soon as it is uploaded. See you guys in our next video. Till then, stay tuned.